Ladies and gentlemen, you are certainly welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Commander Hoops. If this is your first time viewing the channel, please do like and subscribe. So, the AGM was today. It's the same malarkey. We all go on to Twitter and X and try to find out the updates to see what's going on between the board and the shareholders in the Kerrydale suite, the questions that are asked, the resolutions, where the club going forward for the next year or future tense wise, where they going. So, as we all know, the club took in 120 million in the last 12 months, down to the Jota sale, Yakamakas, Champions League money, winning honours, Jovanovic sale as well, and it's 71 million after tax. Now the club have came out and said that they're pumping money into Barfield, doing Barfield up, getting Sports Science Centre, they're getting new pitches put in, they're doing work to Lennoxtown as well. Question was asked, is any plans of expand the stadium? There's no plans of that at the moment. They did come out and say that they're putting a bar in, a supporters bar into the stadium, that they're putting in a section for the kids as well, for disabled kids as well into the stadium, sorry. And then a certain shareholder came out and said that the Green Brigade should be banned, and there was bills, and then Lawwell turned around and said behave or leave whoever is billing. So it looks like that relationship between the Green Brigade and Celtic won't be there for a while. It won't be there. People are asking, when are you going to get back in? Is it going to be a case will it be after Christmas, or will it be next season, or will they ever get back in? Because at the moment, I've documented so many times on the channel, the stadium is like a library. We need them back in. The Celtic Trust are stacking up for them. But the other thing that was discussed in the meeting today was Michael Nicholson took a dig at Rangers and turned around and said penalty for Rangers. And then Peter Lawwell turned around and said, when was the last time Rangers gave away a penalty? It was when John Gregg handballed it. And you're going back to the 70s, the 60s and the 70s at this rate. So, interesting times. We all know there's a corruption with referees and Scottish football, and Rangers getting so many penalties this season. 72 penalties since 2016. Madness. Absolutely madness. So that's what I guessed of the AGM. I wasn't there. I only read what was put on the social media, that was put on into the Daily Record, that was put on X. Bits and bobs. There's going to be a divide between fans about the Green Brigade. There always is. There's going to be fans saying we should build a stadium. Some fans will say, no, there's no point. We're playing in the Scottish League. What's the point? There's going to be fans moaning that we're not pumping enough money into the squad, like myself, that I feel like, we need a bit of quality over quantity. And they might turn around and say, well, if you've got the sale of Jota and stuff like that, where's that 25 million being pumped into? So I'm not happy at the moment with the last two transfer windows. I don't think we've done enough business. I know Andrew's in the second last one, and then Brendan in the summer. But hopefully we trim the squad down in January. Brendan said with 30 players that were in the squad, and looks to want to trim it down in the next couple of windows. And I hope we start bringing in quality over quantity. There's a lot of players there that are just collecting the deadwood wage, like we want to label it. The James McCarthy's, the Mikey Johnsons. Some people might pick up on Mikey Johnson, the Cole Bashies, I still feel, going back to it, why did we give Stephen Welch a new deal? Scales is lifted. Decide. Carter Vickers is solid. Lagabielka, Naroski, why would you give a guy that came through the youth system, quite successful, Stephen Welch in his youth career at Celtic, but regards to his senior career, hasn't been the greatest so far, He got his 2020 season under wrapped, and then under Ange didn't really work out well for him. And Brendan, he's obviously been unfortunate, picked up the injury, came on against Aberdeen away, and Patoji done a decent job for Carter Vickers. But that's really it for me today. That's it. That's all I'm going to talk about. Nothing else to do. So speak to you all soon. Hell.